Greetings, this is Jazz for Pixel Enemy. It was a long time coming, but brace yourselves. This week's top 10, suggested by Dawson85. Sick bastard. So here we are with the top 10 on the greatest, best, worst deaths in gaming. I don't care if they're dramatic cutscenes, endings, or flat out funny or bloody. Shouldn't be too many spoilers, but there will be one or two. So let's do this. At number 10. Resident Evil 4. Chainsaw. Self-explanatory. Nearly fell off my chair when I first saw it. At number 9. Oblivion. Death of the Adoring Fan. How many times did you want to twist this guy's little head off his shoulders and kick it as far as you can off Dive Rock?
This is Sparta!
Bayazura. The amount of videos surrounding this guy's death are endless. This guy's been killed off more times than Sean Bean. For those who haven't played Oblivion before, our very special yellow friend here was given to us without our permission. His function, to annoy you as much as he possibly could. Godspeed.
Is there something you need? Can I carry your weapon?
At number 8. Grand Theft Auto 4. Okay, I couldn't decide between one thing or the other, so consider this place as just GTA. You know, looking back over all these years of gaming, what's been more funnier than Nico Bellic screaming his heart out whilst being flung out of his windshield at 200 miles an hour? It's the euphoria physics that makes it all possible. Now there's that, the general stupid chaos that is GTA. I realize I'm not being very specific, so I figured I'd throw in the execution of Nico's nemesis, Daco. What's so badass is that Nico fires 12 bullets. The Desert Eagle only holds 9.
You piece of shit! That was for everyone! That was for me!
Number 7. Manhunt 2. You know, a lot of preparation goes into video making. Making lists ain't all that easy. I would sooner make my own 10 commandments than this stuff. Moses didn't have to sit through every manhunt execution known to man. So for the last 20 minutes or so, one has to analyze this stuff and reach a gritty but damn satisfying conclusion.
There was some grim satisfaction in the act.
At number 6. God of War 3, our famous little demigod. Hercules.
Hello, brother.
The video game goes down a different direction. The game was relentless, each hit triggered by my hand. Caving this guy's face in was the most memorable moment for me in the entire franchise. This guy's gonna need some work. Getting closer now at number 5. judging each and every one of these fatalities, it came down to these two clips. First up, Kung Lao's penetration gone wrong kind of thing. Which I want you to imagine bit by bit with this guy on the receiving end. I'm sorry I couldn't cut it down to just the one. Next up, it's gotta be Noob Cybot. Hey dude, grab a leg. Make a wish. You got all the guts falling out and awesome. And what the hell, you came for blood. Let's not forget the classic, SubZero's spine removal.
SubZero win.
And thus, the ESRB was born. Alrighty then. Dead Space 2. Come on, we've got to have some Dead Space somewhere. The anticipation is killing me. Drum roll, please. Wow. You know, screw that, I'm sticking to contacts. At number 3. Mafia II, Henry Tomasino. Regardless of what happens later on in the game, this scene was most brutal and unexpected. Henry meant something to the player, and what better a way to sever that with a bunch of Chinese swinging meat cleavers at the poor bastard.
Shit, that's Henry! What the fuck are they hitting him with?
Get on me!
Fuck! Who the fuck does something like this, Vito? Them people are fucking sick.
This was it. No more Chinese for me.
Shit!
But then you find out a few more details, and you can kind of understand why Henry had to die. I would have killed Henry myself. Still, why it had to be so messy, I don't know. If you can get your hands on this stuff, trade a few granules for one of these.
Fucking believe this?
Money's gone too.
At number 2. Metal Gear Solid. Yes. Death of the Grey Fox. After one hell of a boss battle with Metal Gear Rex, it was all down to the cyborg ninja to put an end to it all.
Hurry!
What you've got to understand with Metal Gear is that there's hours of dialogue, background and story behind each character. The player did not want Fox to die, similar to the boss in MGS3. It was pretty damn brutal for the time, dramatic as hell.
Man! When death is entreated,
And finally, at number 1.
Get out of here. Go find a place to hide.
You're coming with us, Paul.
I'll catch up.
Red Dead Redemption. If you haven't played the game yet, go and play it. If you ask me, Redemption's ending was among some of the best video game endings of all time. But the reason I John Marston's on here is the fact that we weren't really expecting it. At this point, it came to me. I don't think I got enough bullets, you know? And boom, it hits you.
Dead man's gone and Joe looking down the sights. The heart is warm and the seams atone and we've given you.
After so many errands to put right the misdeeds of being an outlaw, John gets cast aside, his use fulfilled. We skip to a grave to learn his wife lived on for only a few more years. Still, it was fun playing as John's son, hunting down the last agent and shooting his ass into the river.
Take your will to live because they've taken enough and you give.
This has been the very latest video from one Jazz of Jazz Reviews. That's me. If you've got any suggestions at all, be sure to throw them out there in the comment section below. Top 5 this, top 5 that, whatever you got. And I'll be sure to call out your name in the video, just for a laugh. And I think I'll take advantage of this segment to tell you I'm gonna be reviewing some games soon. Yeah! I've got my eyes set on Sleeping Dogs, and maybe Darksiders 2. So stay tuned, subscribe, whatever the hell you do these days. And you can follow me around all you want on Twitter. I have 19 followers. Getting there. But until next time, peace out.